Greetings, P.A.C. personnel. This pilot episode of the P.A.C. Archives podcast, Halen, will mark a great moment in this entity's brief history, one of change in the way we do things, and it is change as you see it. Without further ado, the Hail begins. One of the matters that ought to be discussed at this podcast, or Hail rather, is Operation Nerfpack. Now, if you haven't heard of Operation Nerfpack, that means you haven't watched the feature of Project Astra Continuum Address, which was released previously this year. So, to summarize it, Operation Nerfpack is a visual and structural overhaul of the PAC Fraternity. And there are several ways that Operation Nerfpack influences the PAC Fraternity. And one of those ways is a visual overhaul of PAC in YouTube. Now you realize that there's a change from using title sequences as for starting videos to now Nerfpack BIOS. So when Nerfpack came out, there was change from using those title sequences with music. Now we have Nerfpack BIOS, which greatly improves the organizational theme. And another way is the updating of PAC platforms. So for Operation Nerfpack to be effected better is to so another way is to update the PAC platforms so that they can represent all PAC channels. So you see, like, there's a change of look of Patreon and social media pages. Mostly here it's decentralizing these platforms from Continuum Astra to represent the entire PAC fraternity. So another way that Operation Nerfpack influences the PAC fraternity is the creation of a PAC Reddit community page. Now, without PAC, this could be the creation of a Continuum Astra Reddit community page, but now there's a PAC Reddit community page. So there's something that actually has not been done, but I'm planning on doing it. It's just that I need your help, and it's this way. You just go to reddit.com/user/Continuum Astra. Just go vote to my post. Right now I've got 11 commas on Reddit. Those like 10, I don't know, it's 10 I got them from upvotes in a post. It's known as a letter of admiration, poem by the PAC fraternity. So please go check it out, and I'm sure you'll love it. It's quite a good poem. There's quite a lot of rhymes, so go upvote it. So there are also rules of the upcoming subreddit. So Reddit is a platform where you can have discussions, and you can even share ideas. So when I create this Reddit, I wanted to serve in PAC as an acting Discord server where it will be like a PAC Discord channel, but it's just that there's no thing like a voice chat. There you can ask questions about the P.A.C. fraternity, but that needs me to create a post where I give you that privilege. So the other role of the upcoming subreddit is, of course, what Reddit is best for: discussions on topics relating to speculative fiction. And you see, I'm using speculative fiction, not science fiction. So speculative fiction, that can be science fiction, or I don't know. I think I can include alternate history, because you speculate, of course. But fantasy, that fantasy, I'm even thinking that probably I can ban it. Probably I will ban it, but no, I won't ban it from the P.A.C. from the upcoming P.A.C. Reddit community page. Sorry. So even in the upcoming subreddits, you can can also make discussions about internal P.A.C. affairs. So I can get to explain some things that seem like the confusion, or just anything about anything relating to P.A.C. What the P.A.C. does, or its structure, such kind of things. So that is what Operation Nerfpack is about. Another matter at hand is the renaming of the P.A.C. fraternity. Being something that I have thought through thoroughly, I saw it fit to use Operation Nerfpack to change the name of the P.A.C. fraternity in a bid to further represent its content, motives and goals. But first, I will begin with a prologue. This will be answering some questions you probably have, but have not shared with me, or it's not a matter if you don't bother about it or not. But what is the P.A.C. fraternity? So the P.A.C. fraternity is an online entity that investigates and analyzes the different aspects of speculative fiction. You can also say the P.A.C. fraternity is an online entity that investigates the scientific, technological, socio-cultural and political aspects of speculative fiction. You prefer the first definition. So where did the idea of a P.A.C. of an online entity come from? Well, if there's a proverb that says, I don't know, let me see your friends, and then it's something about how your friend, something about influence, about, I don't know, but I was influenced by an online entity. It's known as the Templin Institute. Now, even though I was inspired to create Continuum Astra by Space Dog, I have gotten more inspiration from the Templin Institute on the running of P.A.C. So Nerfpack is a result of becoming a big fan of that online entity, that YouTube legend, the Templin Institute. So there was one time I was mocked that I can't reach Templin Institute editing level, and and I was like, I can reach Templin. In fact, like, we can just be on the same level with Templin, and Nerfpack was that challenge to the mockery. So another thing, the PAC Fraternity has 3 channels now. Sometimes you think like I don't know, for content creators, the ones I view, like, you can create a YouTube channel, then during its run you release new shows, then creating now 3 channels. How will I manage to create to balance them? Aren't they too many? So I had not planned to create 3 channels but one, Continuum Astra, but later I figured out that I had too many updates and decided to form a PAC Archives channel, and here we are. So a way to explain myself, why 3 channels? When you want to create speculative fiction related content, I think it'd be easier to follow up on channels that are specific to one area or context in speculative fiction, rather than everything in one channel. And that's the idea of everything in one channel. Well, what matters, maybe someone will be like, what matters is that you get views. But in my view, I think having being specific on what area of a certain of speculative fiction, I think that's the I thought that was the better way to go, and it's allowed for some interesting innovations like Nerfpack, Warwick Analytica, the last PAC channel to be launched. That was what pushed for Operation Nerfpack, what we just talked about. So you got to reason with me when I have those different channels. All the same, I try to create I tried to create unity with them, so you'll find like links of Continuum Astra, Warwick Analytica, and the same done to Continuum Astra, just crying, and also PAC Archives. You'll find that I'll talk about the 3 channels under one one name, so in some way you don't have to view it as 3 channels, you view it as one entity. So I also like to take this opportunity to, to explain myself further, saying that the P.A.C. Fraternity has branches, and the channels are the branches. So there's the Department of Data Security, that is the P.A.C. archives. Here's where P.A.C. related federal media, that is content that revolves around the entirety of P.A.C. is it's released at the P.A.C. archives, and sometimes like when there's something something going wrong behind the scenes, probably maybe I can't like create another video for Continuum Astra, and there's like the audio version of that, you'll find it released at the P.A.C. archives. What I did with Constellation class audio version, those are mostly those are exclusive content. But the second branch is the Department of Science and Technology, Continuum Astra. So here's where I will talk about science. I'll talk about ships. I'll talk about I'll talk about science and science fiction in the context of science and technology. Then the third branch is the Department of Political Science and Social Humanities, that is Warwick Analytica. So probably there'll be politics-oriented videos released here, and also videos about civilizations released at Warwick Analytica. We have come thus far through God's grace, and the P.A.C. no longer stands as Project Astra Continuum, but the P.A.C. Foundation. To God be the glory. Is there something you have in mind about Operation Nerfpack? What are your thoughts on the renaming of the P.A.C. Fraternity? Do you have any suggestions on the kind of content we shall produce for the P.A.C. archives? Let me know in the comment section below, and be sure to watch out for poetry uploads right here at the P.A.C. Archives channel, the context of an upcoming P.A.C. series. Otherwise, if you've not, please subscribe, like and share. Until next time, trust the process.